Your person deeply understands that you are unlike anyone they have ever encountered. They realize that manipulation, games, or deceit will never work to win your attention. They know that to connect with you, they must approach with complete honesty, truthfulness, and integrity. You are moving forward in your life, refusing to remain stagnant while waiting for clarity from them. The lack of communication on their part has been a significant source of frustration for you. However, they want you to know that their prolonged silence was not meant to hurt you. Instead, it was necessary for them to step back and reflect deeply, analyzing the dynamics of your relationship and their own feelings. This period of distance was not an easy choice for them, but they believe it was mandatory to gain clarity about their path. They want you to know how much they appreciate the extraordinary patience you've shown during this challenging journey. They recognize how steadfast and compassionate you've been despite the silence. Your strength in holding space for them, even when you felt confused and hurt, hasn't gone unnoticed. They also want to acknowledge their own shortcomings, admitting that they walked away because they didn't feel worthy of your love. It wasn't a reflection of your value, but rather their own insecurities and self-doubt. At the time, they lacked the confidence and healing needed to stand beside someone as strong and radiant as you. Over the course of this separation, your person has embarked on a journey of inner work and self-healing. They've faced their fears, processed their emotions, and worked through the wounds that made them feel unworthy. This time apart has been transformative for them, and now they find themselves ready to return. They desire to resolve the complications that have lingered between you and are eager to bring clarity to the situation. Your person understands that you deserve an explanation, and they want to provide you with the truth of their experiences and struggles. They feel it's important to share their side of the story, as things may not have been as they seemed from your perspective. The separation was not meant to be permanent, but rather a necessary phase for both of you to grow individually. Your person firmly believes that the solo journeys you each embarked on were essential steps in your development. These journeys were designed to help you both heal, ascend, and eventually reunite as more balanced and whole individuals. They want you to understand that this period of growth was never about rejection, but rather about preparation for a stronger, more aligned partnership. Your person is also aware of the uncertainty and fear you've been feeling. They know you've been questioning whether they will ever return or if the connection you share was even real. Despite the doubts and fears, they want you to trust the process. This journey is not just about the two of you coming together in the physical world, but about patience, healing, growth, and spiritual alignment. It's about becoming the best versions of yourselves so that when you do reunite, your bond will be unshakable and enduring. They urge you to reflect on how much progress you've made during this time apart. Think about the strength you've cultivated, the independence you've achieved, and the healing you've undergone. You've faced your inner traumas and childhood wounds, bravely addressing the areas of yourself that needed love and attention. None of this growth would have been possible without the connection you share with your divine counterpart. This twin flame journey, while often painful and confusing, has catalyzed profound transformation in both of you. Your person acknowledges that the road has not been easy, but they want to remind you that every step of the journey has been meaningful. It's a process that requires time and patience, but the rewards are immeasurable. You are becoming someone who is not only stronger and more resilient, but also deeply aligned with your true self. They hope you can see how far you've come and how much you've achieved, not just for them, but for yourself. This separation was never about abandonment or neglect. It was about preparation. Your person wants you to know that their love and appreciation for you have only grown during this time. They've watched from a distance as you've blossomed into an even more remarkable version of yourself. Now, with the healing and inner work they've done, they feel ready to come forward and meet you where you are. They want to rebuild what was lost and create a future that is rooted in love, understanding, and mutual growth. Trust that this journey is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. It may not follow the timeline you envision, but every step has a purpose. Keep reminding yourself of the incredible transformation you've undergone and the strength you now embody. Your divine counterpart is on their way back to you, and when the time is right, you will come together in physical reality as two healed and balanced individuals ready to begin the next chapter of your journey together. Witnessing your growth without being a part of it has been one of the most challenging experiences of my life. I've always wanted to be there for every step of your journey, to share in your triumphs and stand by you through the struggles. But I know I can't hold you back anymore, no matter how much I wish things could be different. You've grown wings, and now the whole world can see you soar. It's incredible to see you thrive, to watch you become everything I knew you were capable of being, but at the same time, it hurts. I want you to be happy, that's all I've ever wanted for you. I want you to thrive, to experience the joy of achieving your dreams. Yet, in the quiet moments, I can't help but feel like I'm missing out on something profoundly important, a crucial part of our journey together. Some days, it feels like you're slipping away from my grasp, and all I can do is watch it happen. I'm trying to keep up, pushing myself as fast as I can, but you're moving at a pace I can't seem to match. You're further ahead now, and I know you can't wait for me anymore. I understand that, and I don't blame you for it. I've had my chances to be by your side, and I know I've held you back before in ways I regret. That's why I can't begrudge you for moving forward without me. Still, the longing remains. I miss you in ways I can't fully articulate. While everyone around you clamors for pieces of your attention, all I want is to have you entirely to myself, even just for a moment. At night, you consume my thoughts, and I reach for you in my dreams. I never used to remember my dreams. They were fleeting, inconsequential things, but now they linger. I wake up remembering every detail, the feeling of your presence still vivid. But then I open my eyes, and you're not there, and the ache in my chest is unbearable. It feels like a punch to my gut, a sharp reminder of the distance between us. Sometimes I hold my pillow close, pretending it's you, as though it might fill the void for a moment. But it doesn't. Nothing can. Some nights, the tears come unbidden, and I can't stop them. The pain of missing you is deeper than I ever expected it could be. There's so much I haven't shared with you yet, so many parts of me that you haven't seen. I've been holding back pieces of myself, waiting for the right time to reveal them. Now that I'm ready to show you the depth of who I am, it feels like the opportunity is slipping away. I'm more prepared than you realize, more certain than I've ever been that you're the person I want to share my life with. But you've grown so much, and the space between us feels wider every day. It's like we're on separate paths now, and no matter how much I run, I can't seem to catch up to you. Despite everything, I've used this time apart to reflect, and it's given me clarity. The silence, though painful, has served a purpose. It forced me to confront my fears, to examine what I want and what I'm willing to do to be with you. I've come to my own conclusions, and I know, without a doubt, that you're my person. This isn't just a fleeting feeling or an impulsive thought. It's a certainty I've arrived at through careful thought and introspection. I'm grateful for the time and space you've given me, even though it's been difficult. It's allowed me to grow, to become someone who is better equipped to love you the way you deserve. I've realized that my hesitation, my moments of doubt, were never about you. They were about me and my own insecurities. Now, I feel ready to move forward, to give you all of me without reservation. But I can see that you've changed too. You've become stronger, more independent, and I admire that about you. At the same time, it scares me. I worry that in your growth, you've outgrown me, that I might no longer have a place in your life. It's a fear I carry with me every day, even as I try to push forward. What I want most is for you to be happy, even if that happiness takes you further away from me. Still, I can't help but hope that there's a future where we find our way back to each other. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to close the distance between us. I want to show you the person I've become, to prove that I'm ready to be the partner you need. No matter what happens, you will always have a piece of my heart. I'll keep reaching for you, both in my dreams and in my waking moments. And if there's even the smallest chance that we can bridge this gap, I'll hold on to it with everything I have. You are worth it, and I'll never stop believing in us. Your partner is currently in a state of deep isolation, consumed by their thoughts and memories. They have been reflecting intensely on their past and revisiting the choices and events that led to this moment. In this period of introspection, they are consciously working on releasing old attachments and cutting ties with karmic energies that no longer serve them. It's as though they are wielding an axe to sever these lingering bonds, determined to create space for healing and growth. Despite their efforts to move forward, their thoughts keep circling back to you. They are filled with a burning passion and an undeniable urge to connect, yearning to speak to you and bridge the distance between you. However, they are painfully aware of the harm they caused you. They know they ghosted you multiple times, leaving you questioning your worth and doubting your value in their life. Their actions wounded you deeply, and they are not blind to the tremendous hurt they inflicted. In retrospect, they recognize that their energy during that time was flighty and unreliable. They were prioritizing superficial pursuits and placing other matters above you. Yet, life has a way of teaching hard lessons, and the universe has stepped in to humble them, shaking the foundation of their ego and forcing them to confront their choices. While they are undergoing their own transformation, you have already moved forward on your journey of growth and healing. You've closed a major chapter of your life, one that was fraught with challenges, and have walked away from people and situations that once dragged you down. This shift wasn't easy, but it was necessary, and it has elevated you to a new level of self-awareness and empowerment. You are no longer the same person you were when you were entangled with them. Your path has been uplifted, and the distance between your energy and theirs is stark. This change has not gone unnoticed by your partner. In fact, it is triggering them to look within and begin doing the difficult inner work they've long avoided. For them, this awakening is both painful and transformative. They are on the verge of completing their own major cycle of growth and healing, one that mirrors the journey you've already undertaken. They are preparing themselves to meet you halfway, though they know it won't happen overnight. It's just a matter of time before they find the courage and clarity to take the steps needed to reconnect with you. Since you established firm boundaries and pulled back your energy, your absence has been profoundly felt. They no longer have access to the energetic supply that once fed their ego and kept them comfortable in their stagnation. This withdrawal has forced them to face the void within themselves, and it has been a catalyst for their transformation. They are working hard to improve themselves, to rise to the level they believe you deserve, and to earn the chance to rebuild what was lost. At the same time, they are overwhelmed by how much they miss you. Their longing for you isn't merely physical or superficial, it is deep and all-encompassing. They are coming to terms with the ways they took you for granted and undervalued the connection you shared. This realization has been a source of both pain and motivation for them. As they navigate their emotions and confront their past behavior, they are slowly but steadily aligning themselves with a new path, one that could lead them back to you. For now, though, you and your partner remain on different pages. The work you've done to heal and grow has propelled you forward, creating a gap between where you stand and where they are. While this may be unsettling for them, it is also inspiring. Your progress is a silent yet powerful reminder that change is possible, even in the face of great challenges. Your ability to rise above the pain and reclaim your power is motivating them to do the same. The journey ahead for them won't be easy, but they are determined. They are learning to let go of the patterns and behaviors that no longer serve them and to embrace the vulnerability required for genuine growth. They know that in order to meet you halfway, they need to confront their fears, heal their wounds, and approach the connection with authenticity and accountability. Though it may not be evident now, their transformation is underway. The love and connection they feel for you remain a guiding force, urging them to evolve and strive for a future where reconciliation is possible. As they continue their journey, they are holding on to hope and working tirelessly to become the version of themselves they believe is worthy of standing beside you.